Stop complaining. Embrace reality. 2 short sentences that hold the key to peace. To the Stoics, complaining wasn't just useless, it was poison. It drained energy, distorted perspective, and weakened the soul. Not because the world doesn't deserve criticism, but because the person complaining is the one being consumed. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, faced wars, lost children, endured illness, and he still wrote, "Don't waste the rest of your life complaining about things you cannot control." Why? Because to complain is to resist reality, and resistance leads to misery. Here's what the Stoics knew. Life doesn't care about your opinion. The weather, your boss, the economy, other people's behavior, none of it bends to your frustration. So what's the solution? Not blind optimism, not toxic positivity, but clarity. Be honest. Say it out loud. My job is unfair. My friend is selfish. Life is hard. Now ask, is this something I can control? If yes, then stop complaining and act. If no, then stop complaining and accept. There is no third option. Step 2. Understand what complaining does to your mind. It rewires your brain for helplessness. The more you complain, the more you see problems. The more you blame, the less you change. Complaining builds the habit of powerlessness. But Stoicism is about building the opposite habit, the habit of power, of seeing what you can do, what you can become. How you can respond. Step 3. Reframe the reality. Instead of saying, "This is unfair," say, "This is my training." Instead of, "This shouldn't be happening," say, "This is what's happening. Now what?" The Stoics saw every challenge as a classroom, every setback as a tool for growth. When life didn't meet their expectations, they didn't lower their standards, they raised their strength. Step 4. Embrace the present moment. Most complaints are arguments with the past or fears about the future. This shouldn't have happened. What if this goes wrong? But the only place you can act, breathe, and live is now. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, and we complain most often about things that exist only in imagination." Stop, return, look around. What is actually wrong in this exact breath? Usually, very little. Step 5. Choose your words like a warrior. Don't speak powerlessness into existence. Replace, "Why is this happening to me?" with, "What can I learn from this?" Replace, "This sucks," with, "This is shaping me." Replace, "I can't do this," with, "I'm still growing." Words don't just describe your reality, they define it. Step 6. Practice voluntary discomfort. Why? Because if you only seek comfort, you will always complain when life gets hard. But if you train in discomfort, of "Why is this so hard?" ask, "How can I grow through this?" Instead of "I hate this," ask, "What is this showing me?" Questions open the door. Complaints slam it shut. You don't need a perfect life to live with purpose. You need a disciplined mind. And that is what Stoicism offers. It's not about suppressing emotion. It's about transforming it, turning frustration into focus, turning disappointment into determination, turning pain into power. Every complaint is a fork in the road. Will you feed the fire, or will you rise through the flame? Choose wisely, because you are being watched by your younger self, your future self, the people who depend on you. They don't need your complaints, they need your example. So stop, breathe, show them how a Stoic lives. Present, clear, strong, quietly powerful. That is how you embrace reality, not with resistance, but with readiness. Because reality is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher, and when you stop complaining, you finally become ready to learn.